here today because we are going to learn about the selection and acquisition process here at the Silliman University main library. Morning, ma'am. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, that's very good. You're looking dashing today.
Always.
Yes.
I need to stay pretty for the position, Charot.
So, ma'am, how is the selection process being done in the SU main library?
So, the selection process starts with the recommendation from our faculty and even student, and it is done through the recommendation form we have here in the office if they want to recommend something for the library, or they can do it through email. Some of the deans at faculty and even students send us email to our library at su.edu email or to my personal email. Then after which, we categorize it into by college or by subject. And then we will make a list and contact the vendors.
What are the goals when it comes to selecting?
First we have to see to it that our collection is balanced and it answers the curriculum needs of our students. So first we have to when the faculty, of course, recommend, it doesn't mean that it's already the recommended books, that is already the final. So we need to check first our collection, the availability of materials. Maybe they have the same or related materials available in our collection. Then we can tell them that this is available in our library.
So, ma'am, who are the people involved in the selection process?
First, of course, we have the faculty and the students, then the University Librarian, our acquisition librarian.
Hello, my name is Tamia Mohametano, the second reporter for today. And now, we're going to continue the interview of our very own librarian. What are your acquisition policies and procedures in the library?
So, purchasing and ordering book, we have the selection procedures. I mentioned already the selection procedure that we need to have a requisition recommendation from the faculty and the students. So, upon receiving the books in the acquisition department, we check the items against the packaging list of sales invoice and set aside and inform the office about it. Okay. Then pull out the requisition from the file folder and attach it to the sales invoice. Collate each title for condition and accuracy of the content and the number of pages. Annotate by writing the name of the supplier department on the upper portion of the title page and indicate the copyright year each title on the sales invoice. And then after that, we'll have the stamping of the ownership.
So, ma'am, what are your policies on selecting materials or sources in the main library?
So, it is written in our collection development policy. But if you allow me, I would like to give you the criteria of the selection of library materials in our library. So first, the materials must answer the curriculum needs of our students, undergrad and graduate programs. Okay, so the appropriateness, the content of the materials, of course, that is appropriate to the program. The weakness of the collection in a particular subject area. Standard, it should have a high standard of quality in content, format, and literary meaning. So I would like to stress on the content and the format. So it must be suited to the needs of the curriculum because we are developing a research collection and some of the researcher from all over the world is coming to the library, but we need to touch down to the needs of the curriculum needs of our students. And of the format, we need to, if it is available, electronic and print. So we prefer now, the library preferred the electronic because we will be having our digital library soon. Of course, the author's reputation and credibility in the subject field, possible positive review or evaluation, permanence of the materials, currency and timeliness, consideration of the necessity of duplicating the materials, because if the material is very expensive, especially if it is about medical and allied sciences, their materials are really expensive. So if we can duplicate, you can purchase one copy original, then we can duplicate at least 2 copies for the students' use.
What is the role of the acquisition department and what are their functions and goals?
So the acquisition sections, which occupies the 2 adjacent rooms in the 3rd floor, namely purchase and order and gifts and donation. So as what I've said, it's located in the 3rd floor of the main library. Its main function is to acquire book and non-book materials, excluding serials, in support to the curricular offerings of the university. This is systematically accomplished by purchasing the needed materials and soliciting gifts and donations for addition and incorporation into the library collection. Being considered the business section of the library, it is place where ordering and receiving of book purchases and are processed, as well as soliciting and acknowledging of the gifts and donations are done. It is also a place where these library materials are recorded and must ready for the cataloging and forwarding to their appropriate sections and ultimately for the use of our library client.
Hi, this is Jaynedel Mirasol, and I'm the 3rd reporter for today. And I'm here to continue our interview with the University Librarian. So, how do you choose your vendors?
Actually, we choose our vendors through recommendation from other librarians also, because we need we need to know the credibility of our vendors, because like we are so careful in choosing our vendors, especially for our print serials of our publication serials, periodicals, because there are so many fly-by-night publisher available or vendors that we have hard time to locate them after paying. So we really make sure that our vendor is credible and we can trust them.
So, Mom, what are the formats that you use in ordering materials?
So when ordering materials, we contacted our vendors through phone calls and emails.
So, Mom, the next question is, do you do pre-order work or bibliographic searching?
Of course, we do. To make sure that, to avoid duplication and to make sure that really a good materials coming in or be purchased by the library, we do bibliographic searching. We do the check our OPAC, and we also for evaluation and reviewing of the kind of materials that we're going to purchase. We also consider visiting other vendors or other libraries OPAC, so that we'll know if they are available also from them.
Good morning. I am Francheska Vonne Gali, your 4th and last reporter of today. I will now continue to interview our University Librarian. Let's go! So ma'am, what are the factors considered in choosing the types of purchase?
Of course, we have to consider the curriculum of the materials that we're going to purchase. So, and of course, the recommendations from the faculty and the students, and the availability of the materials in the market.
Ma'am, do you do bidding?
Yes. Our we have university bids and awards committee, and it is headed by our office people. So it is composed of the bids and awards committee members. Okay, so of course, I am attending the University Librarian if it is concerned with the purchase of the library equipment and materials. We have our legal counsel, the University Legal Counsel, our treasurer, our vice president for finance and administration, and we also have our accountant and our vice president for development.
This is your BLIS Patrol Reporters, signing out.